Yo, what is up everybody? Today we have another Madden 18 Ultimate Team gameplay, as today we got the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. It's right there. Barry Sanders takes the first handoff. That one goes for none. And right here, Matthew Stafford is brought down for a huge loss. Brings up a third down and long. Stafford throwing the football. A nice throw right there by Matthew Stafford with pressure coming up the middle, but relaxed in the pocket, went downfield and got the first down. But obviously, he's got a ton of great players on the offensive side. He got Matthew Stafford, so obviously you have to be aware of the long threat as Ryder Miller gets the first down right there as Matthew Stafford continuously throwing the football well in the first drive is right here. That one goes up and almost intercepted right there, but luckily for Stafford, that one's going to go incomplete. But obviously with Stafford, you're going to have a lot of incompletions and you're going to have a lot of wild throws. So we got tons of opportunities to get interceptions just like this one as Ryder Derrick Johnson with the first INT of the game. As right here, Michael Vick takes the field for the first time as we got Michael Vick. This is the 75 overall Michael Vick, but hopefully he can do something for us on the offensive side. Obviously his throwing stats aren't really there quite yet, but he obviously has that huge speed to get out of the pocket. So we're probably going to be using him as more of a mobile quarterback than a long threat quarterback. So right there he gets taken down. We're settled to punt on our first drive as right there the Lions get the football back. Sanders right there goes nowhere, brings up a second down long. Stafford throwing and finding, it looks like right there Chris Carter over the middle, and he's going to pick them up the first down. So obviously Stafford's thrown an interception early in the game, obviously trying to contain that football this drive, maybe start a little bit more of that rushing attack. Going back to Sanders, and Sanders is going to pick up only a few. Staying with the passing attack, really just a pass first offense. Is Ryder Barry Sanders getting a huge gain right there of 20 yards as now they're in the red zone looking to put the first points on the board before the clock winds down in the first quarter, trying to get a running attack going, and Sanders is going to get taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So that is going to conclude that one, as basically they're going to continue trying to either throw this football as much as they can and hit Sanders out of the backfield, or try to continuously give Sanders the football because their whole offense is based around Sanders. But right now they cannot get that running attack going as Matthew Stafford on 3rd and long gets taken down. And then a very surprising play call in the early portion of the game. They decide to go for his runner. Stafford stepping back, looking downfield, is going to get a huge interception right here with the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger trying to take this one back, but it's going to get stopped short. But the Honey Badger comes up with a big INT there. Questionable call on 4th down to go for it, especially when you're in field goal range like that. But they decided to go for it, didn't go out in their favors. Now we get the football, as you guys see right there. Michael Vick, just a terrible accuracy type quarterback. So we're just going to do tons of this. Michael Vick gets his first run of the game, and Michael Vick picks up 20 yards right there. It's right at 1st and 10, hitting the slant route. Basically the only thing Michael Vick can do is either go long, which is surprising because obviously his accuracy is not there, but he can throw the football pretty far, or you're going to have to do a lot of slant routes with him. As you guys see, we're just doing tons of dipping and dunking as Ryder going to Abdullah, and Abdullah is going to put the shoulder pad down and pick up the first down as we're going to just try to get a touchdown before the end of the half, even a field goal, trying to take this lead as Danny Woodhead almost picks up the first down, brings up a 2nd down and 1. Michael Vick, no one there, as he's going to take this one himself, slide, and obviously we're not going to try to fumble with him because obviously we're going to try not to give up any more turnovers with Michael Vick. His accuracy is already not that good, and then we obviously don't want to fumble with him with one of his best suitable attributes is running the football. Is Ryder out of the pocket. Michael Vick going to throw this one away on 1st and goal, brings up a 2nd down and go. Play action. Michael Vick is going to try to take this himself, and Michael Vick is going to get stopped in the 1-yard line, brings up a 3rd down and goal. Michael Vick finds open field, and he's in for 6. Michael Vick puts the first points on the board as we miss the extra point, so it's only a 6-point game. Is Matthew Stafford going downfield as he's got a very good vertical player. He's got Calvin Johnson, then he's got Chris Carter, so he can go down the field as much as he wants, but Matthew Stafford is just not having the best of games. As rather Michael Vick's just going to throw this one out. If we can get a couple points before halftime, we'll definitely take it. As rather Michael Vick stepping up in the pocket, picking up the first down and some. As right there we're going to call a timeout. We still got 2 timeouts in the back pocket. As rather Michael Vick getting us in field goal range. As right now we're in the red zone trying to put points on the board. As right there 1st and 10, Vick scrambling, but he's going to throw an INT. You're going to get tons of those with Michael Vick, especially the 75 overall Michael Vick, because obviously he's not the most accurate quarterback. You're obviously going to take his speed over his accuracy. You take the ability to get out of the pocket, pick up really good plays with his running ability. Is right here starting the second half. Michael Vick hits Odell Beckham Jr. for a huge touchdown going down the field. 2-point conversion. We're going to get in here for the 2 points with Michael Vick. Like I was saying, you're obviously going to get Michael Vick not for his throwing stats, especially the 75 overall if you're going to start him, but basically for the big plays with his legs. As right here, second down and 10, as we have a 2-touchdown lead as they continuously trying to go to Sanders. That one picks up none, brings up a third down and long. Matthew Stafford stepping back, going to Sanders, and that one is going to get stopped again. But they're going to go for it on fourth down yet again. Matthew Stafford looking downfield, a big play call going to Calvin, and that one's going to go incomplete. It was intercepted, but we'll still take it because if he got the interception, would have been on a 20-yard line. But now we're on a 30, so we get the football in great field position. As right there, Michael Vick trying to get out of the pocket is stopped short. As right here, going yet again, Michael Vick is gonna run as we're gonna try to get down as quickly as we can. But the Lions defenders right there try to fumble the football. Obviously, like I said, we're not trying to do anything too spectacular with Michael Vick. Especially, we're gonna slide every time we get into open field. Not trying to do all these exciting juke moves, not quite yet, because obviously Michael Vick is a really fast player. You got to get use of his playing styles. Right here, third down and long, getting out of the pocket, going to Abdullah, and Abdullah is picking up the first down, as this one's going to go for over 30 yards, as Michael Vick has been not been able to really connect down the field, but he's been able to connect with these Danny Woodhead type players out of the backfield, or Abdullah, or slant routes, as we're going to continue trying to do this. As right here, Michael Vick inaccurate, trying to hit up Odell Beckham Jr. brings up a third down and long, looking downfield, and this one is intercepted, and they're going to try to take this one back. But obviously, like I said, with Michael Vick, you're going to take his running ability over his accuracy. As right here, Matthew Stafford going to his big tight end. That one is going to go for a loss of 1 yard. They're just trying to put points on the board, trying to get back in this game. But right here, Shaq Thompson right there comes up with a big INT, so leaving us in great field position. Right at first and 10, Michael Vick, pressure coming, and he just continues going backwards, as that's going to be a loss of 15 yards, and then trying to go to Odell, because they keep blitzing us up the middle, so we're obviously going to try to go down the field. But right there, Michael Vick cannot get the ball on the money, going down the field. Almost another intercepted pass, but we're going to go for it on 4th and 25. As right at pressure coming, Michael Vick trying to make a spectacular play, but he's going to get taken down by Williams. As now the Lions take the ball with great field position and hit up the big Chris Carter for 6. As right there, they put points on the board, as now it's only a touchdown game. As right, Michael Vick, pressure coming, he's gonna get taken down, brings up a big third down and long. Michael Vick going to the screenplay, Abdullah, but that's only gonna pick up a few yards. So now we have to put the football back to the Lions, who obviously have momentum after getting a big touchdown reception, and now we're looking to tie up this football game. Is right at Matthew Stafford stepping back, trying to hit up Barry Sanders out of the backfield, but what a play by Derek Johnson. As right at third down and 10, Matthew Stafford throwing another interception. I believe that's his 4th of the game, and Stafford continuously just making terrible reads in the offensive side, as he just cannot connect with any of his receivers, and he's continuously putting his team in a bad situation. As right here, Michael Vick takes this one in for 6. As a very familiar thing that we've seen all day is Michael Vick's speed can definitely get in the end zone tons of times, but obviously tons of time on the board for the Lions. And right here, Chris Carter is taking this one back for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Chris Carter in for 6, as now we got a touchdown lead. As right, we're just going to try to waste out as much clock as we can, but Michael Vick makes a terrible read, and they get the ball back. So obviously, they have a chance to either take a lead with the 2-point conversion if they want to, because obviously this guy's been a very risky type player, going for it on fourth downs, or they can tie up this football game. As right, our defense is going to try to come up big. As right here, Matthew Stafford inaccurate on this drive, but when it counts, he comes over the big reception right there to Calvin Johnson. As right, 1st and 10, high snap going to the running back, and they're going to pick up 5 yards on that one. So now they're continuously moving the football down the field. The defense is left wondering how to stop this high tempo offense, as it seems like in the second half, they've been able to connect. Matthew Stafford's having a better game, except Malcolm Butler comes up with a big INT. It seemed like they could have got in the end zone right there, but Matthew Stafford continuously throws bad passes as Malcolm Butler is going to try to take this one back for 6, but it's going to get stopped short, as now we're just going to try to waste out as much time as we can, because obviously Michael Vick can turn a lot of errors in a minute. He could obviously turn a couple interceptions, fumbles, as that is going to conclude the game as Michael Vick comes out with the victory. So it's fun playing with Michael Vick, but obviously his accuracy is something you do not want to use, and I'm probably not going to be using him much more, maybe a couple more games, but obviously Michael Vick is much harder to play with, except if you like the mobile quarterbacks get out of the pocket, but you're really not going to do anything else than run the football with Michael Vick. So thank you guys for watching. It's been your boy T Gamer Tommy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.